Surprising, this innocent little toy tower defense game has actually seen a lot of controversy. A lot of these you've probably heard of, but some of these you probably haven't actually heard of. So I'd make sure you stick around. There's kind of a lot. If you find this video insightful, make sure you guys press that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 100K on this channel before this channel turns a year old.
How cool would that be?
Alright, first and foremost, let's start with Toy Tower Defense getting banned. Yes, Toy Tower Defense got banned as soon as the game basically came out. Not as soon as it came out. A couple weeks after Toy Tower Defense first released, the creator of Skibidi Toilet, DFR for short, Defeat Boom is what some people call him, basically saw this Roblox game pop up out of nowhere and smelt money in the air. He's like, you know what? I built this IP. I own this IP. I want a slice of that I want a slice of that juicy, juicy pie. So he came in and, well, took the game down. And then there was an extended period of limbo la la land between every Toy Tower Defense creator that was on the platform. Certain creators saw a surge in performance during this time. For example, people like BimyBlocks, who took advantage of the game's deletion and blew up their channel. Whereas there's people like me who couldn't quite figure it out after only having a couple lucky successes early on. Regardless of the sandwichuation in the YouTube community side of things, Flandrix and his team were hard at work hashing out some type of a deal with DFR to get Toy Tower Defense back on the store, because obviously there's a lot of money being made. There's some way where they can both make money. So of course, people shake hands, they make deal, and the game eventually came back. We never know or knew the full extent of what the deal is. All we can assume is that there's some form of a revenue share. If I had to guess, it probably limits fan-in units. I wonder if Flandrix has to get permission on any time he does a fan-in unit. For example, a fan-in unit, if you don't know, is most of the holiday updates. For example, the Sinister Titan TV Man. I have a feeling for every big update, like episode 74 coming out soon, literally 28 minutes. I wonder if there's a revenue split there. Doesn't matter. The game came back. But alluding to it earlier and going back to it now, the next big controversy that happened with Toy Tower Defense after it getting banned came pretty swiftly after. So people that don't know, you guys all know, let's be honest, it's the partner program in Toy Tower Defense. The partner program in Toy Tower Defense is essentially something that people can apply for that make content on the game. There's certain requirements that you have to hit. For example, 10,000 subscribers, and I think you have to average a certain amount of views a video, and you can also do shorts, but you have to average over like 10,000 views a short while playing this game, exclusively this game listed. And you get partner in the game, you can sign people's units, and it makes for really bad live streams. That is a topic for a different day. Yes. So regardless of this, the controversy begins when certain creators got their partner removed. Some of the key players being DigitalSim and BimyBlocks. There was a whole controversy about the BimyBlocks removal, and it kind of sucks because it seemed like Flandrix and the development team at the time, and we'll talk about that more later, kind of blindsided Flandrix. I mean, both sides kind of said no. I mean, it seemed like they kind of alluded, like didn't outright say like, hey, we don't really like you're playing these games. You shouldn't do that. And Bimy's like, it's my channel. I'm gonna go ahead and post whatever I want. And they're like, oh, we don't like that. We're taking away your partner. And that's basically what happened. With Digito, I think he's such a big creator. I don't think he cared. so it didn't matter to him. Regardless of this, Bimmy then went on to still have a lavish, amazing career. He's still posting to this day. Hi, Bimmy. You're probably watching this. However, that ban wasn't actually... Well, it was controversial. However, this this removal of partner is even more insane. It's truly insane, the ban. So for you, those of you that don't know, the main silver lining on why Bimmy got banned is because at the time, and he basically said that these other games were straight up stealing their assets. I have my own personal thoughts on that, but we'll save those for a different day. Or it was just out like blatant copy is what they said, but like you're at the same time, it's just a tower defense game based on Skibidi. There's going to be a lot of parallels. I digress. YouTuber known as Mr. Bitcoin got his partner removed for, drum roll please, joining the Skibidi Tower Defense group. Yep. I'm pretty sure the context of that is that he made one video on the game, they said, hey, don't do that. We're gonna remove you from partner if you do. And he's like, he was a good boy. That sounded condescending. I didn't mean that in a condescending way. But he didn't. He stopped. He's like, okay, I like my partner. I'm gonna respect that. But he joined the group. He liked the group. But I guess that made the development team upset, maybe a little bit nervous, maybe a little bit insecure, and they removed it. They removed it. Good news is for Bitcoin, though, he has a very successful short series that I actually watch his shorts. Mr. Bitcoin, if you're watching this, love your shorts. Keep them up. Fantastic stuff. And this next controversy is one that people don't really talk about very much. So let's talk about that. So for those of you that don't know, Talanthric made a game called Mythic Murder. Let's go ahead and jump in. Not only am I the only person in this game, however, wow, this game looks really similar to lots of other games that I've seen. I don't know, games like MM2, Cops vs. Sheriff, several other Roblox-related games. That's kind of strange coming from the person that removed partner from people for playing games that also use the same premises and copies of other games. Isn't that kind of weird? So this is the controversy that I'm going to talk about. No one else has really talked about this. The development team in Talantrix remove people's partners for playing those games. But then Talantrix goes and basically makes a carbon copy of every other Roblox game. But that's okay. That was something that always confused me. It always confuse me. It doesn't really matter how good the game actually is. It's the principle, and man, that blows my mind. So the next big controversy in Toy Tower Defense is going to come in the form of the shop. There is a lot of pay-to-win allegations inside of Toy Tower Defense. People got mad at Talantrix and development team because they definitely thought that they were getting greedy because this game was already making hand over fist, and they started putting a bunch more units behind a paywall. We're talking updates where I'm pretty sure 3 exclusive units got added at the same time. It was like the flamethrower, the ghost. Maybe it was only 2, but just time after time, every update without fail, they're going to add an exclusive unit so that they can make more money. It does seem as though that people are buying the exclusive units less and less. That could also just be because there are less players over time. Regardless of that, it does seem like the team has made a conscious effort, and their more recent updates to try to cater their updates more to the free-to-play players and having less pay-to-win options. And in my opinion, pay-to-win is when you literally have to pay to succeed. And I do think there are ways of still succeeding in Toilet Tower Defense without having to pay. And so I think finding that balance was very good on the development team's sake. I think they kind of needed to do it, actually. So regardless of that, good for them. And I've already made a 9-minute video talking about this one specific topic. There is no other topic that has ever been so emotional to talk about on my channel ever. More so than me talking about when I got broken up with. And I'm talking about the Enhi drama. I don't want to get into it too much today. All you guys need to know is the old community manager, his name was Enhi, basically got caught grooming. And there's a lot of comments in my last video of people asking me what grooming is. I'm going to explain it in the most family-friendly way possible. So basically, just imagine an adult, a 20-year-old, it could be older, usually sometimes older, which is terrifying regardless. It's a situation where a 20-year-old took advantage and basically manipulated the mind of someone that was significantly younger than him, because this isn't all grooming. However, in this situation, it was because of their power and authority over the situation, and basically this person looking to them as like an idol figure, which happens a lot in grooming, because the person that's older just has a lot more knowledge, and they basically know how to manipulate and gaslight these younger people because they can't see through it. And a lot of times younger people, younger kids, minors, the people getting groomed typically don't know better, and they want the attention. And I don't mean, okay, that sounded like I meant that in a bad way. I'm saying that, no, now I sound like a jerk. I didn't mean it like that they need / want attention, you know? I didn't mean it like that. But who doesn't like free attention? That's a better way of saying it. They're getting free attention from these people manipulating them. Basically, grooming is doing that, and taking advantage of someone that doesn't know better, that's significantly younger, that's a minor, when you are not a minor. Minor is someone younger than 17, by the way, so most of you guys watching this video. Not only this, but he, on multiple occasions, talked about... there's a lot of blatantly racist remarks. Like, inherently blatant racism. It was really gross stuff, to be honest with you. It's sickening. I don't want to talk about it. It makes me feel weird. I don't think you guys necessarily like hearing about it anymore. So we're going to move on from that controversy. Overall, though, the only other controversy really in all of Toy Tower Defense is lazy development. Maybe, you know, I get it. They've added more developers to their team. There's more people that are hands-on. It's just I Am Evident and Talantrix are the only ones that, you know, make YouTube videos and content. But I will say, when was their last update? Yeah, I mean, I think it was 2 weeks since an update. That's pretty crazy. But the next update will come out in 15 minutes, so I'm gonna get myself prepared for that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This was just a light little video, nothing crazy. Like I said, I hope you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you guys all again tomorrow.
Bye.